What's going down? How you guys doing? TK coming at you, wishing positivity and blessings to everyone out there in Facebook land. Genuinely want to see you guys progress. I want to talk to you guys about Bitcoin and about supply and demand markets. I try to have conversations of encouragement with a lot of people in terms of positioning yourself for a better future. So think about this. I say, hey man, I'm investing my cash, my money from my salary. I'm basically taking it and I'm putting it into gold, silver, and Bitcoin. And everybody looks at me like, yeah, well, whatever. What are you talking about? Or that's good for you. Or I hope that works out for you, right? Okay, so think about this. Understand what a supply and demand market is. A true supply and demand market means the more people participate in it, the higher the price of the marketed item goes, right? So the nature of most supply and demand markets like gold, silver, and Bitcoin is manipulated and controlled down, right? And we won't get into the various factors that controls the market and tries to keep the price low. But what I will say is, what if all of a sudden the price breaks through the control point because enough people participate in gold, silver, and Bitcoin to where the control point breaks through? Right now, Bitcoin is at 1,000 plus, gold is at 12 plus, and 17, somewhere in there, $17 is where silver is at. So what if it breaks through and all of a sudden one day Bitcoin is at, some outrageous number like 10,000, gold is at 10,000, and silver's at like 500. What does that mean for you if you take the time to put money into it right now? That's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you simple math means supply and demand markets. If you own a lot of it when it's low and the price goes high, how many of you guys can add? You're gonna make out. It's just that simple. So some people look at Bitcoin and they say, well, the price is 1,000. I can't afford that. Guess what? $100 in Bitcoin is still worth $100 in Bitcoin. So if you can't afford to buy one Bitcoin at 1,000, then buy $100 at a fraction, which will be 0.10. Come on now, it's simple math. I know a lot of people didn't do well in school, but damn, when it comes to money, 2 plus 2 is always $4. Come on now, add your money. Now, if you guys want to do better in life, because everybody has different excuses to why they shouldn't participate in gold, silver, and Bitcoin, but let me give you some simple math. If you want to do better in life, the assets of gold, silver, and Bitcoin are going to mathematically go up as time goes on. Because typically the market responds to safe haven money and just to the dynamics of one asset going down and people looking for an asset to go up. So in the future, when fiat money begins to go down in value, gold, silver, and Bitcoin are going to, in response, go up in value. So simple math says if you own, say, $100,000 in gold, silver, and Bitcoin now, before the market momentum, that when the math happens and it does go up, you're going to be sitting pretty. So that's what I do for myself. I say, okay, you know what? I'm going to take the money from my job and I'm going to put it in gold. I'm going to put it in silver. I'm going to put it in Bitcoin. So I order from a franchise system like a company, just the same way you order Burger King from a franchise, I order silver and gold from a franchise. So ISN Coins has me on auto ship, where every single month, gold, silver comes to my house. Simple. A little bit less than $400 on auto ship and ISN Coins gets me physical gold, physical silver shipped to my house every single month. That's number one. Number two, I've got Karatbars. Karatbars automatically has the same option for gold. Easy. And then I have Swiss Gold. And Swiss gold is out of Switzerland, but damn, it's a digital representation of the same damn thing. So I order gold through Swiss Gold, and guess what? I have gold coming to me every single damn month. Very simple concept. Take paper money, spend it on gold, spend it on silver, put that in a safe or store it in a vault. And then with Bitcoin, Coinbase, for the people who live in the US, or CoinsPH for the people that live in Philippines, or Uphold for the people who live in Europe. But find an exchange like Coinbase or localbitcoins.com and point-click transfer money from fiat into Bitcoin. Bitcoin shows up in your Bitcoin wallet, and then I take that Bitcoin and I put it into a franchise. Trade Club allows me to multiply my Bitcoin because they trade on the top 10 cryptocurrencies on the market, and that multiplies my Bitcoin. Then TradeoBug does the same thing. Takes the Bitcoin you put into the system, multiplies it, and then EtherTrade or ETH does the same thing. It just multiplies your Bitcoin. Whatever money you put into the system, it multiplies it and puts it back. So not only am I converting fiat money into Bitcoin, I'm also leveraging the Bitcoin by putting it into investments to flip it and make more come back into my house. So I'm really winning when it comes to Bitcoin because I'm multiplying it and I'm saving in it. So when Bitcoin goes up in value, I tend to have more of it because of the platforms that I participate in for investment. So the only thing I tell you guys is that it makes mathematical sense to pour devaluating liabilities known as IOU debt notes into assets like gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Now, the fundamental thing that most people don't understand when it comes to paper money is that the government deemed it valuable by decree, which simply says that the paper money itself doesn't have any intrinsic value. So its perfect example would be Saddam's money. Saddam's money was deemed valuable when the government was in place. Now, when the U.S. basically shot Saddam, the government fell out of place and the money no longer had any value. So understand that all paper money is only as valuable as the government backs the promise. India proved to you that when the government removes the promise from the top denomination notes within the country, there's nothing you can do about it. The money that you used to have that was backed is now worth nothing. And that's what they did in India. The top 2 denomination notes removed out of the system overnight with no warning. So put your faith in the government and put your faith in paper, and what you're going to find is you're always going to be a victim. You're always going to be a victim of taxation because the system is a Ponzi scheme designed to steal money out of your pocket and put it in the hands of the super rich. It's the nature of paper money. Paper money is in itself a debt note. Every promissory note born into existence is born in debt through a loan from a bank. So not only do you not have the money to pay back what you borrowed, you damn sure don't have the money to pay back the interest on that debt note. So wake up and realize that money is not God. So stop chasing it like it is a God when it's truly a false negative liability. Paper savers are losers. I can't teach you guys this because people have been programmed so long by the media and by society to worship paper like it's God. So I can't get you to wake the hell up and realize that paper has no intrinsic value. Paper is a government promise that's backed by debt. And the United States is the biggest debtor on the fucking planet. So don't put your faith in paper. Switch over to gold, silver, and Bitcoin.